What's up, everybody? You're supposed to say what's going on.
What's going on?
My name's Tony, and that's not Jenny, that's Mike. And well, tonight we're La Lita Loca, and it's Cruise Night Live. Tuesday night, the hottest premier cruise live stream for your face. And we got a special guest. Like I said, if you don't know, this is my friend and fellow content creator, Mike Gormley. He's also known as Cheesesteak Mike. He's also known as Jersey Shore Mike, but on YouTube he's known as the Naughty Cruiser. And later we'll be popping his link to his YouTube channel down there. So if you got any love for what you're seeing tonight, pop over to the Naughty Cruiser. But he's also my shipmate. I've shared a cabin with the lovely Jenny B. I've shared a cabin with the lovely John Clayco from the Ship Show. And now I'll be sharing a cabin with lovely Mike from the Naughty Cruiser. And we're going on the official first sailing for paying passengers, non-shakedown media cruise of Utopia of the Seas. And that starts on July the 19th. And let me do the math on that. Kick my shoe off.
You can cap my toes too if you need to.
10 days. 10 days from now, on the 19th of July, we will be boarding the second largest cruise ship in the world, the newest cruise ship from Royal Caribbean. And what you may not know about Mike here, he's been on a lot of Princess cruises. He's been on a lot of Carnival cruises, never been on a Royal Caribbean cruise.
Nope.
What do you think? Do you think Mike will like Royal Caribbean better? He's going on a good ship. He's going, Mike.
I'm a Royal Virgin.
Royal Virgin. What do you, so as you've been running up to coming on this new ship, going on Royal for the first time, what's in your mind? What have you been thinking about?
A lot of things. I've been thinking about the Central Park area. I've been thinking about them changing the days in the elevators. It's the little things, right? So I'm definitely excited for some of the shows. I heard Royal's got that top-notch entertainment on the seas, so I'm definitely thinking about all that stuff. And we know I'm a foodie, right? So I'm definitely thinking about all those different food options that they got on board the ship. So I'm definitely excited. It's the first ever Royal cruise for me. CocoCay will be a first as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Is the first one the 3-day cruise?
Yeah, the first one's
so 19, 20, 21, and 22?
Correct.
So we go to CocoCay on day 2. So we get on the cruise ship on the 19th. On the 20th, we'll be in CocoCay, and then Bahamas after that.
Nassau, Bahamas.
The next day, and then we come back. And then the second cruise, we do the same ports of call. So I've never been to the new adults-only area on CocoCay. So I'm going to do that one of the days, but I might stay on the ship the whole time. Yeah. I got off the ship almost at every port on the NCL Jade, which was cool, but it was hot. So I might stay on the ship. Shout out to everybody that's here. If you guys could hit that like button, I'd like to get to 4,000 likes by 9:30 or 500. We're at 210 right now. Look, we're here to answer your questions about Utopia of the Seas. I don't know much about it. I don't know what the show's going to be. One thing, so we were talking in the previous episode on the Patreon show, like what Mike's pre-cruise ritual, or first thing that you do on a cruise ship, not the pre-cruise. He said do the muster drill and then explore the ship. The other thing that you have to do on Royal that I meant to tell you is you have to reserve your shows.
Yeah, so
that's a new thing.
I was going to send you a message and ask you about all that, right? So like reserving shows. I usually have a guy for that, and that guy is part of your blue crew. His name's Scott McNeil.
Oh, yeah?
He's not going to be with us on this cruise.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
So I'm going to have to do it myself.
Yeah, I got to figure that out, too. Shout out to the blue crew, and shout out to the lovely Jenny B. She's at our house, and she kindly made space for Mike tonight since that we are cruising together soon. But as you can see, Jenny B's doing well, and she said any time away from me is a good time. So I don't know what that means contextually, but I'll be home soon, Jenny. So don't enjoy your alone time too much. My brother Retro Sarge is here. What's up, buddy? All right, and shout out to all of the channel members, especially the channel members who Life Preserver, the loyalty badge, changed colors over the last couple days. It's nice to see the blue Life Preserver, so very cool. Tell us what you know about the Railway Restaurant, Lisa Kirk asked. Yeah, if you guys have a question, please just type the word question in front of your question so it pops out because the chat's flying by. What we know is that we haven't been able to book it. So hopefully it'll be open and that we can get a spot on it. So one of the first things that we'll be trying to do when we get on the cruise ship is book that restaurant. I think that's the hot lick. I looked at the other restaurants. I've seen them before. Michael need to try some, but I think the outlier is that restaurant, the railway restaurant. So I want to do that.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm really interested in doing.
Yeah, so we're going to try to do that. Have we cruised? I haven't cruised Hawaii. Cindy Emery, have you ever cruised to Hawaii?
No, not yet.
Would you like to?
I probably would.
Yeah.
I'm a big history buff, so being able to go over like Pearl Harbor and all that stuff,
That would be interesting.
Definitely would check that out. And Asian food's my favorite, and the big Hawaiian scene has like a real big Asian food culture over there. So I would definitely like to check it out.
There's about probably 10 places I'd rather go than Hawaii. So eventually, like maybe, I wonder if I'll go to Hawaii before I turn 60. That gives me like 7 more years. Maybe. Question from R. Gentile. Do you know Jordan Bluth? She has a YouTube channel and is an ice skater. I know the YouTube channel and I know her that way. I saw her on, I think, Wonder of the Seas ice skating, but I've never talked to her. So don't know her, but know of her. Question, how is the Caribbean in July? I'm a snowbird and usually go in October and March. Carrie, it's hot.
Very hot.
It's hot and there's a lot of kids on the cruise ships. But if you like hot and it was beautiful, like all the waters and stuff were beautiful. We had a lot of beautiful days, but yeah, hot and kids. Ben Kennedy question, thoughts on Disney cruise announcement today on the new ship out of Japan coming in 2029. This comes after the Disney Adventure debuting next year from Singapore. I'm not a huge Disney fan, so I don't think I'm that excited about it. I know a lot of people like it, but it doesn't move me. So, but it's good. I think more ships in the fleet and more choices for people. Hopefully these cruise companies make so much inventory that the prices go down. I have not seen that happen yet, but yeah, more ships, the gooder.
Well, I'll tell you what, my opinion is Japan, great, and Disney, great.
You'd love it.
I'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to go back to Japan for sure, but I don't know if I'd want to do it for Disney.
Yeah, I'd love it. I'm a Disney devoted fanatic. So.
Are you a season pass holder over here?
I was when we first moved here, but not this year. This year we're doing Busch Gardens. Last year we did the zoo. But it gets expensive, man. 3 kids, so you're talking 5 Disney pass holder fees. It's pretty pricey.
What's your favorite park over there for Disney?
Oh, Epcot and Hollywood Studios, hands down.
Epcot and Hollywood,
yeah.
Nice. There's just the 3 parks?
Well, you got Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios,
and Animal
Kingdom.
Okay, that's cool. And you like that better than Universal?
I haven't done Universal since 2007, so.
Wow.
And I would like to go for Halloween Horror Nights, being such a big Stranger Things fan. So I would like to check that out. But yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this year.
I haven't been to Magic Kingdom since 1984.
That was before I was born.
That's a long time ago. Question, do you plan on going to the Mason Jar and to see Brian James? Brian James, that's the other YouTuber. I kind of watch that guy. I wouldn't mind seeing him. I did eat at the Mason Jar before. As a Southerner, as somebody who was had cooking by 2 Southern grandmas, I struggle with these Southern restaurants on cruise ships. We went there once before, but maybe I just go to the bar and see Brian James. That'd be cool. Question from Sharon McMickens. Did you hear that VFC? Did you hear VFC that Royal Caribbean stopped allowing any fans on the ship? I don't know what VFC means. I don't know what that means. Ask me a different way, Sharon. I'm not following the thing. Philip Han, have you ever been on the Caribbean Princess? We booked a 12-day cruise and we will be there next fall. Yeah, I've been on the Caribbean Princess twice. And it was my first Princess ship. And it was one of my more recent Princess ships. It's a nice ship. I prefer the newer ships a little more. I like the Sky Princess. I haven't been on the Sun Princess yet. But it's a sweet old ship. Maybe I'll cruise it again sometime soon. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, Bandmaster T. I kind of like that nickname I gave to myself. How's the weather on the Caribbean in February? It's going to be warm most all the time, but it's not as hot as the summer. Other than elevators, what items are coming from Icon to Utopia? I don't know, Cindy. I've never been on Icon. I did see on that Brian James video that the smart elevators are coming. I'll be poking around, seeing if I can tell, but the video I've seen of it so far, it looks just like another Oasis class ship, so that's not a bad thing. But I don't see a lot of different stuff. The world's largest dry slide. Are you gonna ride the dry slide?
I'll do whatever, man.
I think I'm too big for the dry slide. I don't know what the restrictions are.
Yeah, as long as I'm within the restrictions, I'll definitely do it. I'm not afraid.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Yeah, I don't know what the zip lining thing is, but there's a zip line on there. Nanner J, finally subscribed to YouTube. You're my first subscription. We've been watching you for a long time and are our favorite. I hope that you get a little closer to 300K. Thank you so much, Nanner J. That's very nice. We did just cross the 259,000 subscriber mark, and we hit a view milestone, and I haven't been able to generate it from TubeBuddy yet, but sometime between June the 10th, we reached 99 million views for the lifetime of our channel. And then sometime, I believe it was earlier this month, we crossed 100 million YouTube views in the past 7 years on La Lido Loca.
Congrats.
Yeah. That was a big one. So, favorite ship and cruise. The next one, so I guess it's going to be Utopia and Royal. The answer for me is if I was forced to only cruise one cruise ship and cruise line again, I would cruise Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas. That's been my favorite ship so far out of the 50-something cruises or 60 cruises I've been on. What's your favorite cruise ship, cruise line?
I'll agree with you with the next one, right? But I just did that Sun Princess in the Med in April, and that's the best cruise I've been on so far.
Wow.
I have dreams about that cruise every night.
It's Time to Cruise says it's only 99,000. Okay, maybe it is only 99. Now I gotta look. I thought I looked the other day and it was 100. Maybe that's why I haven't got the badge yet. Let's see. I could have been premature. Ooh. Won't let me do it. Hold on. Something's going wrong. Something's going really wrong. Curiosity killed the cat. Now I want to know my official count.
Nope, you're over it.
It says 108 million views, so maybe it just hasn't caught up on that page. 108 million views. But yeah, I can't wait to get that thing. Question, thoughts on Margaritaville at Sea Islander? Mike went on it. What do you think, buddy?
I will tell you right now, they did a great job with that ship. We're talking a 24-year-old ship that don't even look like it's 24 years old. The decor is awesome. The paint is amazing. The service, the crew members, everything on that ship was awesome. I had a Grand Terrace corner suite. I loved the room. Entertainment was awesome. Food was on point. They did a really good job with that ship. So if you've been on the Paradise and you had that bad taste in your mouth, it's way better than what the Paradise could ever be. So yeah, I highly recommend it. If you're in the Tampa area looking for a quick little cruise out of Tampa, the Islander should definitely be on your list.
That was the hot lick. When did that cruise happen? Last month?
Yeah.
June. So now July is the thing. Marty R, favorite song by Ludacris. I honestly don't know a lot of Ludacris songs. Because I started referencing Ludacris, I started listening to the playlist, but I don't know. And he's written so many songs, so it's kind of hard to say. But yeah, shout out Luda. Justin said Margaritaville needs to commission a new ship. I don't think they're going to do a brand new ship, but I think they're getting ready to buy another Costa ship. Hey, you guys, make sure you go check out Mike over at the Naughty Cruiser. What's your next subscriber goal? How many you got now?
Little over 3,500.
35. We'd love to get Mike a few more subscribers. He does vlogs. He does ship tours. He eats food, which I always appreciate. So make sure you check out the Naughty Cruiser.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to put some good stuff in my mouth, man.
I know.
Definitely try some crazy foods.
Hey, Mike, did you attend that hidden magic room on the Sun Princess? Did they have the Magic Castle stuff going on?
They did. They did have the Magic Castle on the Sun Princess, and it was awesome. The whole Magic Castle experience is that it's exactly what that is, right? It's an experience. So it's not like dinner and a show. You get dinner. It's a crazy, elaborate dinner, and then they take you into the secret room, which is like a speakeasy style bar. There's some sleight of hand magic that happens right there at the bar. And then they take you into a magic parlor where you do the full magic show. And then you're able to go back out into the speakeasy for the rest of the night. And that's all included to the price. And it's well worth the money. They did a bang up job with the Magic Castle and Spellbound.
I can't wait to try that. We're on the Sun Princess in December.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's full on. Here was a question. Can you book your shows prior to boarding on Royal Caribbean ships? I think maybe you can, Din, but I was on our booking the other day, And under entertainment, it still says like coming soon. You know, we'll tell you about the exciting shows soon. So we can't book anything right now. I also know they're having like a media cruise. Somebody said they were on this thing Monday, which what's the date Monday? That's not our date. So that must be the 15th. Maybe that's when the media cruise is. So that'll be, well, we should start seeing some more footage. So we've seen a lot of crew footage from Utopia, but we should start seeing some travel agent, some content creator stuff from Utopia early next week, which is nice. So, question, we'll be on the Carnival Legend this October from Rome to Tampa. Will you be there as well? We will not. I will not be on the Legend in October. Are you going to be on the Legend in October?
I will not be.
We will not be there. But I think you'll probably have a great cruise.
That's a great cruise. I'm not going to lie. That would be a great one to be on. But October, I will be on the Magic out of Miami.
The Magic. How about that? Hideaway Beach Club at CocoCay is spectacular. So I did book that, Morgan. That's going to be on the 20th, I think. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. You got a lot of new subscribers, Mike.
I appreciate y'all.
Make sure you watch his videos. Hit the like button. Let's see. Any other questions? Oh, let's go to the live chat. See what else is going on. Oh, Brian missed the Patreon show putting together a Lego sailboat. That'll get you, man. That'll get you. Question, is purchasing the key worth it on Royal, cruising Utopia 10-4 and trying to decide? Kathy, I've never booked it. Mike's never booked it. If you guys have booked the key, maybe give Kathy some advice there. You know, what we started doing at one point was just going to the cruise port later in the afternoon. So the early priority boarding wasn't that big a deal for us. And so we've never booked it, but I think some people have done it, so. Shy's Art, we don't have 1,000 likes yet. 534, but hit the like button, everybody. Thank you for reminding me.
I did not do the secret room on the Islander. I just didn't have the time to get to it. I decided to make a casino video instead that day. But I am getting back on the Islander soon, so the things that I didn't get to do and put on the channel will definitely be out there soon.
Make sure to get the pizza at Hideaway Beach. I'll do that random recess. JR says, going on the Sun Princess in October, is the Wi-Fi good enough to stream Spotify, or should I download playlists before I go?
Wi-Fi is excellent.
They got the Starlink.
Starlink, yep.
Starlink. Travel Spree is here, and Jenny has just shared my same sentiments. Congratulations on your engagement. That video was amazing. Made me want to get engaged again, but I'm already married. It also made me want to go back to Japan. And even though you got fogged out of Mount Fuji, what a crazy, beautiful engagement. So congratulations, you two. What do you think about Royal's new ships doing 3 and 4 days? I like it, Fast Eddie. I hope it's a party. I hope there's people fighting in the aisles. I hope there's people just acting crazy, acting a fool, getting drunk. I don't know. I like a party crowd. Yeah, I think all options are good. Like if you are a cruise company and you can offer a 7-day cruise and a 14-day cruise and a 28-day cruise and a 3-day cruise, do it because somebody will want it. And I love the idea as a Floridian that I could pop over and get on one of the world's best cruise ships. Of course, what I would like them to do is I would like them to offer those at a cheaper price because that's being a challenge.
Yeah, that's a good thing too, right? Like, and with me, I think that they have realized that other cruise lines are doing the shorter thing, and it's working for them. So why not, right?
Exactly.
Why not give it a shot? It's a brand new cruise ship. It's one of the world's largest cruise ships, and for someone like us, it's a 2-hour drive over to Port Canaveral. Take a little weekend trip. Boom, boom. Back by Monday. Not bad.
Exactly. Rogue Supercars. We'll get to see him on the 19th. Make sure you come up and say hey. Laura Allen says that Matt over at Royal Caribbean blog advises against the key. I would take his recommendation. I completely trust Matt. I haven't seen Matt in a minute, and he's going to be on the Utopia sailing, so I'm looking forward to seeing Matt again. Yeah, a lot of people like a longer cruise. I don't know. I like it. I mean, we made ours a 7-day cruise. I wonder what the back-to-back process is going to be like because we're in different cabins, so we'll still have to pack up and all that kind of stuff. Sugar says, you're so lucky living in Florida, you can jump on a cruise. Well, this is what we did. We willfully moved down here. You can do it. But it's hot down here.
I mean, I've been down here a little bit longer than y'all have, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of accustomed to it, and I'm out in the heat every day with work, but it does get hot, and it's not even August yet, so
It's getting hot.
I'm just going to enjoy July while I can, and then come August, I'm just going to suck up the air conditioner.
Michael Sullivan says, what is this location you do your show from? I assumed it was a room in your house. Nope. I got a little 2-room office over here. Should we show I wonder, do you guys want to see it?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can do it correctly.
Just make sure you take it off a preview.
So we go my camera and publish. Here's a little BTS. So this is what we're looking at now. This is my iPhone, which you can't tell. So this is how I film my videos every day. I have a camera that runs right into the computer, and I don't use film or anything or memory cards. It just goes right to my computer. I'm gonna turn the light on so you guys can see the full studio. It's a little bit of a different. I just rearranged it. Here's the catch-all office where the refrigerator, the desk, just where a bunch of stuff is. I spilled like a half gallon of paint on the floor today, which is why I'm leaving the light off, which makes me sad. But here, this is new, so I can start doing some Lego stuff. I brought these 2 displays from the house, along with that Kallax unit, and I got this build table. I just need to get like the same camera set up here so that I can do that. And then of course I got the mic over there, and then I moved the La Lita Loca shelves around, and we got a whole setup now.
And I stole the play button when I left.
Yeah, there's some new stuff on the shelf, some Lego stuff. One of my sons picked up this Tourist Deadpool. You guys have seen the ship on the stick before. I finally got the pottery that I picked up in Curacao on the shelf. You got the Gilligan's Island crew up there. You got I built this Lego on the Jade. I don't think I really talked about that much, that Beijing postcard. And yeah, pretty much that's the setup. But yeah, so this is the office. I've had it, I don't know. Jenny B, how long have we had this office? Like, are we 2 years yet? Let's go back to us.
2 years? I don't even think it's been a year, has it?
Oh, it's definitely been a year. So, but there you go. There's a little BTS. Live long and prosper. Question, is Alaska cruise in May a good time to go? I've been in September. I think anytime you go to Alaska, it's a good time.
So you really got to ask yourself that question, right? Like if you want the colder months of Alaska, because May is at the beginning of the season, so you're still going to get that little snow cap, little snow on the ground type thing.
Yeah.
In May. So if you want the colder weather, then May's great. But if you want the warmer weather, I went in July and loved it. It was gorgeous.
I've been in September. I've been in August. I think I've been in May. The only thing that really gets tricky is when the animals start or stop feeding. So like the later you go in the season, you might not see bear out because they start thinking about hibernating. The whales start migrating. So you know, to me, when you go to Alaska, you got to go whale watching. But I've loved it any time that I've gone.
Yeah, I love the whale watching. I was there when the salmon were running, so that was another cool thing to check out.
Craig and Tracy Stevens, thanks for being a channel member. I think the blue means it's over a month now. Much appreciated. Went in September and it was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thank you, SL. Hi from Scotland. I'm going to be so close to Scotland soon, but I don't think I'll be in Scotland, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Barb Smith just got the Ritz-Carlton cruise ad. I do get some ads that I'm like, there's no way I would be doing this. Hanging with the Hordes. Will you be going on the MSC World America? I don't know. Again, I don't have a lot of plans. My only plan is really to do something once a month. So maybe if it fits in, if it's in Florida or if it's somewhere interesting. One thing that I just told Mike about that he did not know, what's wild is when I get off of the second cruise for Utopia of the Seas, I'm going to the airport that night and I will be gone for another 2 weeks on a big adventure. So I'm getting ready to embark on like a 3-week cruise adventure. So make sure you're subscribed and you're holding on to your seats because yeah, that's gonna be fun. Michael Murphy, what are you most excited about seeing on Utopia? For me, I'm always looking for a new aqua show, a new ice skating show, and a new Broadway show, production show. I don't know what any of those are all about, so I'm looking forward to seeing what those are all about. And then I'm also looking forward to seeing some Sorrento's pizza. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the entertainment and definitely just checking out a whole new ship layout.
It's going to be interesting to see if you think I think Royal's entertainment's better than most everybody else, like the other major lines. I can't wait to see what you think about it. Question, what is your favorite cruise port in the Caribbean and why? Expediter guy, do you have an answer to that?
It's either Curacao or Bonaire.
Curacao.
Southern Caribbean.
I like that too. Curacao, like after I went to the Netherlands and and was on the Holland America ship, which is a very Dutch ship. I was on there for 21 days. I really felt this connection with the Netherlands and with the Dutch vibe. And so Curacao and Aruba felt very Dutch to me this time in a way that I hadn't previously. But St. Thomas is still one of my favorite places to wake up and see that marina. They're great. And then, of course, I had a blast in San Juan. San Juan's always so fun. Craig and Tracy asks, have we been on the Wonder of the Seas? If so, what's the favorite part of the ship? Mike's not been on Wonder, but I have been on Wonder. What is my favorite part of the Wonder of the Seas? I don't know. I love all those ships. I think I spent several nights in the piano bar. I like the pub on all of those ships where they have the live music. And then, of course, the main theater. So let's see.
There's so many great questions about Royal, and I wish I could help answer them, but I don't know.
You'll know soon enough. Are the Central Park balcony rooms noisy at night with the music, or are the rooms well insulated? So, Kathy, I remember that's what we stayed in the first time that we were on the Oasis, that we had the Central Park balcony. The only music that you can hear the pool music during the day, but that stops at some point. You can hear the violin music at night, but by 9 or 10 o'clock, it gets pretty quiet.
I think that would be a little trippy to stay in those Central Park balcony rooms because to me, a balcony, I'm expecting to look at water. I'm not expecting to have that inward look.
That was our first balcony cabin.
Yeah.
So that we'd only sailed interior previously to that. So it's still we still weren't there to the place, but we got a good deal on it. You just have to remember to, watch your privacy. But yeah, that's pretty wild. Question, Vernon says, thinking of doing a transatlantic on Enchanted Princess in March of 2026. Have you been on that ship? I feel like I have, but I haven't run into a princess ship that I haven't liked. I've been on the smallest one, the Island Princess. I've been on some older ones, Caribbean Princess. I've been on the new one, Sky Princess. I haven't been on the Sun yet.
The Enchanted is part of that Sky.
Sky, yeah. So
the Sky class.
It was great. I might have been on Enchanted, maybe in Alaska or something. Yeah, I think you'll like it. I like those ships. I'm looking forward to going on Sun in December because it seems drastically different than the other ships.
Completely different.
Yeah, so I can't wait to start pointing out some of those differences. Boardwalk balconies are very noisy. Yeah, so I think Boardwalk's a little more noisy than Central Park because it's right there on the boardwalk. But yeah, the Dixieland band, I can see getting that's a good point there. But I don't think that the Central Park is as bad. Tess Almond, thank you for being a channel member for a month. Hey, Mike and Tony, what's going on? What's happening? Retirement cruise, what's your all-time favorite? Thank you for your insight. I think my all-time favorite cruise is for a lot of different reasons. I don't know, I've had some special cruises with Jenny and special cruises with our group cruises. But from a seeing stuff, the Japan cruise was hard to beat. But that was the only cruise I ever went on that I just wished that I'd have gone there on land. And then the UK cruise last year was pretty special. What's your favorite all-time cruise, Mike?
I'm talking Mediterranean, man.
Yeah, see, I haven't got to go to the Med
anything in the Mediterranean. So the Sun Princess in April, we went to Corfu, Greece, Bar, Montenegro, Rome, Naples, anything over there, hands down, fell in love with it. And it's definitely one that's going to be on the books for a yearly adventure at this point.
Yeah, I was so bummed out when I got to get to the Med. That's probably number one on my bucket list to go to the Mediterranean. Yeah. Pickle E question: can you explain how parking works for back-to-back? Do you have to pay twice? No, I mean when you park, it depends where you go. So at Port Canaveral, you have to prepay at some of those terminals. So you would just tell them when you were coming back, and then you would pay for all of those days. Some places they give you a ticket and you pay on your way out, so you would just pay for all those days. So you're not going to pay twice, but you're going to pay for every day that you're parked. So I hope that makes sense. Do you accept the role of the BSCC, Ban Silly Cruisers Committee? Yes, cruising for us, I accept it, and I will be happy to be the Bandmaster T. Let's see. Dennis Lecomte, thank you so much for the super chat. Are weight limits on Oasis ride rules or suggestions? They're rules. I think they weigh you. Like I think there's a scale that you step on and it's either green or red. I don't think it shows a number, but yeah, they don't fool around because they don't want anybody to get hurt, which makes sense. Question, thank you for the super chat, Dennis. Question, going to Iceland soon, what are must things to do? I've never been to Iceland or Greenland, but what's the thing? In Iceland, there's, I can't remember which city, but you're supposed to go to the Blue Lagoon hot springs.
Reykjavik.
Is it in Reykjavik?
Yeah, just right around
The only thing I know about Iceland is I followed, I used to play a lot of chess, and I was somewhat enamored with Bobby Fischer until he got crazy. But he ended up in Reykjavik, and he got in trouble with the U.S. government for playing chess with Boris Spassky. That's all I really know about Iceland. But you got to go to the Blue Lagoon. So I don't know. I feel like I should go to Iceland and Greenland so that I can have more things to say about it. Anybody been to Iceland and Greenland? What are the what should you do? Any med cruise plans soon? Sadly, no, Jill. I wish. Tom and Sandy Taylor, I got in late. Who's with you? So this is my friend, Mike Gormley. He is a YouTube content creator. He is the Naughty Cruiser. One of the admins will throw a link down there. Make sure you go and give him a subscription. We're going to room together on Utopia of the Seas. So not only will you be able to see my perspective of Utopia, but if you're subbed up to Mike over there, you can see his perspective. And so I'm assuming Mike will be in my vlogs. I'll be in Mike's vlog. So there'll be we're in the same cabin. So if you want to get two perspectives, plus all the other great creators that are making content for Utopia, make sure you're subbed up. We got any creators in tonight? We haven't done it in a long time. If you're a creator, type #creator by your name and maybe give us a little elevator speech. What I always like to say if I get asked in a chat to pitch La Lita Loca, I always say, make sure you check out our videos. We got monkeys. So I don't know if anybody else has a cool elevator pitch, but we got monkeys. That's and I get a lot of subs that way. So yeah.
So Vonavie's asking if I'm pro towel animal. So listen, I like the towel animal. I'm okay with it. I usually save them and I'll make a clip and I'll go to put it in the video and be like, hey Tony, your buddies like took over the room, and I never do. Or I'll just take a clip and send it to them. But they don't bother me. I don't like collect them on the couch or anything like that. That annoys me though. I'll take them apart and use them.
Yeah, I'll let them live. Marilyn says, where are the monkeys? I keep them in a barrel. You ever heard of barrel of monkeys? That's where I keep the monkeys. Is Don going on Utopia? Cindy Osgood, he is not. He did the math on it a lot. They are short cruises, so this is why a 3 and 4 day cruise makes it challenging for some people, because I think it would have cost Don a lot of money to go on Utopia. If only I could cruise with Don soon. Don and I are going on a cruise right after Utopia, and I'm sworn to secrecy. I can't talk about it. I've said too much already. But yeah, I'm looking forward to cruising with Uncle Donnie pretty soon.
No, I mean, I wasn't sworn to secrecy, and I go live Thursday, so who knows? I might tell everybody what you're doing.
Well, the problem with that,
I don't know nothing.
You don't want to burn that bridge.
Don't come ask me. I know nothing.
You don't want to burn that bridge.
The bridge lives right around the corner from me,
That's
so
right.
I don't know anything.
Question from OL Riviera. What's your favorite cruise line? The next one, Royal. So that's actually the true answer. I think if I was forced to cruise on one line, I think Royal scratches all my itches, from entertainment to food to casino to ship layout, that kind of thing. But fortunately for me, I don't have to just cruise one cruise line. So I still get to go on all the bunch of the different ones so I can show it to you guys. But I think if I was forced to pick one, it would be Royal. If you could only cruise one cruise line for the rest of your life, Mike, what would it be?
Can I take the fifth on this one?
No, you gotta answer.
Are we talking cruise lines that I've been on? So if we talk cruise lines,
the question is simple. The question is simple.
If we
you can only choose one cruise line to cruise on forever.
So if we go at cruise lines I've been on, I would say Princess. If we go at cruise lines I haven't been on, it would be Royal or Virgin.
There's no qualifiers. One cruise line that you can cruise on. It's Princess. We know it.
Yeah,
we know
Princess.
Disney. That's what we're saying.
Disney would be a good one.
Yeah. Tony, do you know how much it costs for laundry service on cruises going in 2 weeks, and we'll need it? Jill, I don't know. Like, I can't remember which cruise line. Maybe it was Celebrity. I feel like I paid $35 for a bag where you fill up a bag. I think it's like $4 or $5 to get your shirts pressed, or $3 or $4. I really don't know. Maybe the best bet is to go like to the website of the cruise line that you're going to be on. They might have the laundry prices posted. But yeah. Any tips for traveling to Japan? What was your favorite place in Japan? Heading there for a month on Trans-Pacific. This is Brandy Glacken. I don't know what the tips are. So I went to, gosh, it's been so long ago and so much has happened since 2019. Really look at the excursions, because the problem for Don and I, we were the only Westerners. There were 100 Westerners on a ship that the rest of the people, the thousands of other people, were mainland Chinese. And so they really limited the amount of English excursions. And our excursions were hit or miss. Like half of the day would be good and the other half would be bad. So I would say right now, really start to scope out what your excursions are and look at reviews and stuff like that. I had a blast. I mean, we stopped in Yokohama, like that dock where you saw whatever that princess ship was that had trouble during COVID. We were there.
Diamond.
Yeah, Diamond Princess. We went, we went to Osaka. From Yokohama, we went to Tokyo. I would have to go back and look at that itinerary. Every stop was fantastic, but find something interesting to do there. Eat sushi in Tokyo. It was amazing.
Yeah, eat the ramen. That's I'm just gonna say.
Eat the ramen. There you go.
I'm all for the ramen. Try the ramen, all different kinds.
That's right. Let's see. Question: what video editing software do each of you use? I use Final Cut Pro.
Final Cut Pro.
Final Cut Pro. I started with iMovie on like a MacBook Air. Now I have a MacBook Pro and I use Final Cut Pro. And I'm also trying to learn to use CapCut for short form video. Let's see. Tony, thoughts on Disney Cruise Line adding a 4th Titan class ship porting in Japan in early 2029? It's me, David T. I could care less. That's the true answer. Mike's excited about it though, because
I'm all for it.
He's a Disney fan and a Japan fan. I don't know. Like, Disney's not really my thing. Now, if Lego had a cruise line, that would be a whole different thing.
Yeah, but see, it's different, right? Like, if, let's say you were in my situation where you were my age and your kids were younger.
Yeah.
It would be a completely different story.
My big takeaway was I would probably enjoy a Disney cruise if I was with someone who really enjoyed Disney.
Right.
But me on my own, I don't need it. No casino. All we're doing is singing about Scar in the adult area. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know how I do with the no casino thing.
Grodd, my dad Fernando, is a big fan of the show and the Lego channel. I don't know. Do you guys know? I'll plug my Lego channel. I don't know if you guys follow Loca Bricks. Maybe somebody could throw the Loca Bricks link down there. But trying to get to 6,000 subscribers there. If you guys could hook me up. If you like the videos, if you like to watch Lego. If you don't subscribe. That wouldn't help at all. Check it out if you like. Jason Bessinger, thank you so kindly for the super chat. Wife and I want to try a Christmas cruise with the kids. Have you done a holiday cruise? What's your thoughts? Shout out to Ludacris. I've never cruised during Christmas, but I've cruised in the Christmas month in December, where the ship has been decorated for Christmas. That's beautiful. It's wonderful to go see these ships decked out for Christmas. They have Christmas-oriented stuff. I wouldn't mind doing it. You ever cruised over like a major holiday?
I haven't cruised over Christmas, but I have been on in December when I was decorated. Same with Halloween. But Easter would probably be like the biggest holiday we cruised over.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was good. It was enjoyable. It was nice.
Yeah. I think, it's the nice thing about it is, if you're at home for Christmas and you're trying to pull together all those dinners and all that gift giving and all that stuff, it might be nice to be on a cruise ship where somebody's taking that. So, let's see. What's your opinion on Royal Caribbean's 7th Oasis class ship? I'm for it. I don't even know what it is, but I like it. I like the Oasis class. Big Mo Country uses DaVinci Resolve free version. There you go. There's a lot of good. I've seen a lot of good tutorials out there on DaVinci also, especially if you use a PC. That's a nice freebie.
Everything.
Pika, what's going on, Pika? I haven't seen you in forever. Are we going to do a live from Utopia? I don't know. It was crazy when we did that live from Wonder. Maybe. I definitely, my commitment though is to do some vlogging. I've really enjoyed the vlogging more than the news lately. I'm getting a little burnt out on just everybody copying me at the news. Not everybody, but enough copying that it gets annoying.
Not me.
So I like doing the vlog because it's hard to copy that. That being said, I did see a video where somebody took like 2 minutes of my vlog and just put it in their vlog. Just
Seriously?
Yeah. So I mean, but it's good. I mean, I guess imitation's the highest form of flattery, but I'm trying to do everything to stay upbeat because I love making the videos and I love doing the stuff. But change is good. So to your question, Pika, I don't know if we'll be doing a live, but I'll definitely be making a lot of video there.
Yeah, I'll definitely go live one day on that ship.
Simon Templar wants to know what the best haul you and Jenny had at the casino. I think one time we won $18 million.
$18 million.
One for every subscriber that we had.
That's a great number.
I don't know, man. I think we lose more than we win. I mean, I don't know. I think I've probably won $1,500 before. Jenny's had a $1,000 jackpot. It ain't nothing to write home about. Gambling's a losing proposition. It's good for getting you some free cruises. So
I don't know about you, man, but January on the Jubilee,
yeah,
I went 2,000 in and I walked out 17, so I was up 15 for the whole trip.
You won $15,000.
$15,000.
So Mike's number is 15,000. So if you need a loan, I will give you his number.
Yep. Happy
15,000.
and prosperous, man. I hit the grand jackpot for 10,500, and then I was already up about 5,000 on the trip before that.
Holy macaroni, that's good. I'm gonna hang out with Mike in this casino. Beverly Judica, have you tried the Hooked restaurant on RCL? I don't think I've tried it. We might have to try that. Hooked. I think that's the seafood restaurant. I definitely want some sushi. Lady Golfer, better late than never. Missed the Patreon. Well, we're always glad to have you, Lady Golfer. Good to see you. I appreciate it. Please go live from the Utopia. Maybe. I mean, like everybody and their mom's gonna be live from Utopia, so we'll see. Like if you guys saw our live from Wonder, it was chaotic. Chaotic.
No, it was your live, like just a sit live, right? Sit and talk. So like,
no, it was walk and talk on the
so
Wonder.
that's what I tried to do. It was like a little walk and talk.
Yeah. Let's see. Unless you come home. Yeah, that's right. Jenny B would like for me to come home with $15,000. Look, baby, I'm never going to come home with $15,000. I'll just be putting that in our retirement account. Simon Templar said you could just take him on a cruise. But everyone and their mom are not. That's true, Lady Go. That's fair. Look, I'll probably get the urge. I don't know what to do, right? So I don't think I'm going to get caught up in the mad rush to throw out a video. I mean, I put up videos every other day anyways, so it's not necessarily a mad rush for me. I don't know what day one's going to be like. Maybe we go live. Maybe we don't go. I don't know.
I'm just going to follow the master. I mean, listen.
There's no master.
If we talk number schemes, man,
there's going to be so many. There's going to be so many masters on this crew. There's going to be plenty of people to follow around. I'm just going to hide in a corner somewhere and just do my little thing. Question: the wife and I watched a couple of your older videos on cruise ship pickup lines. Laughed really hard. Could you do a couple of new ones? Yeah, I'll have to come up with some. I need to go back and rewatch that video because I don't even know what those were. But I just remember it being funny. And so the thing that makes that video funny is the Jenny role. Like she's such a. I love you, Jenny. I just want to say that. I did see a couple of seconds of that video and your looks and your. Yeah, we should do another pickup line. Are you going to interview Chris Wong or Jordan Batt? I got no plans to. I do know Chris Wong, so hopefully I run into him and say hello. I've never formally met Jordan. I've seen her on a couple cruises, but I would say hi. But I don't do a lot of interviews, so I don't think that's happening. David said, just don't eat the biscuits. Yeah, somebody said if we're going to go to the mason jar, look, Southern food just not working out on cruise ships. You don't know. You're from New Jersey.
Yeah.
It'd be like eating cheesesteaks. Ever cruised? Question: are cruises ever canceled for hurricane season? I'm booked on. Yes. Sometimes cruises are canceled during hurricane season, but most of the time they're rerouted. Like that's the most extreme thing. The ship will reroute out of the storm's way, and we've even seen ships rerouted to other disembarkation ports because a hurricane. Say you leave Canaveral, hurricane starts bearing down on Canaveral. They may swing you over and let you off in Tampa. That kind of thing happens. It's not frequent, but it does happen. So that's the risk when you cruise during the Jason months, the June, July, August, September, October, November. Sometimes your cruise will be disrupted.
But you know what? You still have a good time no matter what.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Chris Wong's on vacation, so I will not be, Sweet tea is good from the mason jar. Well, I don't guess I'll see him, Mercy. That's sad. Chris Wong, where did I see Chris at? It wasn't even on Wonder. It was before that. Odyssey, I think. That's where I met him. Yeah, the Packing for Man show. That was a good one. Question, I enjoy this from Beverly. I enjoy wandering around the cruise ship. When there are many cruise bloggers taping on a cruise, do you feel like it's harder to wander, like you might be invading someone else's space? I don't know, like everybody with a camera may not be a cruise vlogger, and every cruise that I go on, everybody's got a camera out filming something. So me personally, I try not, like, I think I made a video one time that basically the title was, I don't want you in my video. And that's basically true. So I do my best not to film other people. Sometimes there's people behind me. Sometimes there's people that jump into the camera frame behind me on purpose. But I think I can speak for most cruise vloggers. We're not really interested in getting other people in our, like, you guys know us. So I don't think you guys want to know 50 other people that you don't know. So I don't think it's our goal. And so, again, I do my best not to film other people. So, but some people like to be filmed too. I don't know.
Yeah, I try to avoid it. That's why I try to do like ship tours when we're in port, less people on the ship, or early hours in the morning.
Yeah. Question, do you ever participate in the scavenger hunt adult game on RCL? I haven't. I've never done that. I have gone and watched like their quest or their battle of the sexes. I've seen those. Those are always entertaining. On our group cruises, we've had photo scavenger hunts before, which our daughter ran, which was really good. Somebody asked if we have any group cruises planned. We don't have any group cruises planned at this point. So there may be something in 2025, but we don't have any planned yet. So yeah. Question, which cruise line did you sail with in Japan? We were on the Royal Caribbean Spectrum of the Seas, and they had solo balconies, which was kind of cool. That was a really cool cabin, and we left China in a typhoon. So there was a lot of eventful things on that cruise, which was fun. Let us know how the ice show is on Utopia, for sure, for sure. Anybody watching House of the Dragon? What an interesting episode this week. No spoilers, but I don't know if anybody's watching that. And then I think we're 28 episodes into Young Sheldon. This is what Jenny and I are doing these days. We're playing with our daughter's dog and watching Young Sheldon. Question, what's a great, this is from Pamela, what's a great or favorite place to eat in Key West going there next week? That is a question from my brother in the chat, Retro Sarge and Wanda Cruising with Food. They just got back from Key West. Give us a food rec, my brother.
Yeah, I was just there a week and a half
ago. Where do you like to eat there?
I spend my time at Captain Tony's, man.
Captain Tony's, that sounds like a great place.
I don't really eat when I'm there. I do a lot of hydrating.
Gotta hydrate, get them drinks in. Question, have a cruise in August. If you travel to a port where a hurricane is expected, do you just pack and take your chances with your car, or is there another option? Yeah, I mean, yeah. One time I guess we were out on a ship. Oh yeah, what was the story on the Paradise, Jenny? We came in a day later because a hurricane was bearing down on the port of Tampa.
And they closed the port down.
They closed the port and it flooded. And fortunately for us, we used the valet parking, and the valets moved our car out of harm's way. So yeah, you're taking a risk. Like if you're coming to the port, I mean, the other option is to fly in or take a bus or, train or whatever. I would say if you're worried about your car getting hit by the hurricane, you got to find another way to get to the cruise port. Laura and Christy, they love the Captain Tony's.
Yeah, man, it's the oldest bar in Florida.
Let's see. Tess says, what do you think? According to Healed, hairy chests won't return. Initially, COVID was why it went away. Yeah, Tess, I think they're trying to be more family friendly. Maybe too many people are getting in fights. I did like the hairy chest contest. Man, they had a crazy thing on NCL. They had the sexy legs contest for men, and they had the best biceps for women. Like, is that a code word for something? I didn't go see what it was, but I was shocked that they had that. So that was interesting. Somebody bought a Lego set, the Atari Lego set. I didn't know how big it is. Yeah. Do you like it? I haven't built that yet, but I do want to build it. I built the NES one before, but not that one. Have you ever built the Atari one?
Yeah, it's built in my cabinet already.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's a fun build.
Question, loved your last video. People should be banned. Maybe Mike can be your enforcer. Yeah. We're planning on cracking skulls on this cruise. We cast an imposing figure, and then two of us together. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, so DJ's is a great place to go if you want a good lobster roll.
Yep.
Clam strips there are good too.
Tess said there's never been a fight at the hairy chest contest. I don't know. I saw one time that a woman had a hairy chest and it was causing problems. Question, when do you think MSC and Virgin will come to the West Coast? As soon as possible. If you watch what MSC's do, I don't know about Virgin, but MSC is really trying to take over the world. So it wouldn't be surprising if in the next couple of years you get some MSC on the West Coast.
Yeah, I'm saying by 26.
Thank you for being you, Tony. Question, what's the best way to book a cruise? Do you recommend any special methods? Be married to a travel agent. That's the only method I know. Yeah. You're a travel agent, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I don't know. If you know somebody that books travel, like a travel agent, that's really a great way to go, especially somebody that's booked a lot of cruises, because they really can be your kind of knowledge expert on it. A lot of people like to do it on their own, go to the website, that kind of thing. Even Costco has like their own travel agency, and some people love to go to Costco. I think it just depends what kind of person you are. Like if you like to do your own research, then research and book online. But you know, for me, I'm lucky. I got a travel professional, and a shout out to the travel professionals. Let's see. Somebody said I was a goat. I don't know what that means.
You're the GOAT. You're the greatest of all times, man.
Thank you so much. Look, we almost have as many thumbs up as people. So if you haven't hit the like button yet, please smack that like button.
I tried MSC 3 times and they are horrible, but I keep trying them. I love MSC.
Art Smith, I've had some challenges with my thyroid medicine. I got to go back to the doctor this week to see if my levels are good. But the last time I went to the doctor, I was having a hard time. Like it was all out of whack. So we will see what happens. The best place to eat in Bermuda is at the Triangle. I don't know. I've never been to Bermuda. You ever been to Bermuda?
I did Bermuda back in April. We didn't eat when we were there though, so.
Question for lunch in San Juan. Anywhere that has mofongo.
Yes.
There's a video that I did a few years ago. I don't remember the name of the restaurant, but it was like tucked away in another building. Maybe search La Lita Loca San Juan. There might be 3 videos. Not the one with Don, not the one with Tommy, but we went with our friends Ann and Steven, and who else was with us? I don't know, but that has a restaurant that I would definitely track down again.
If you have a lot of time, check out Lechon Highway.
Lechon Highway.
Yeah, it's about 25 minutes outside of San Juan. Ubers, cabs will take you there, but it's all restaurants, the whole strip.
Lisa says, does the Islander go to Key West? They're going to, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Yep.
There you go. Virgin's coming to the West Coast. Website book. Okay, there you go. Good ups, Aaron. Good to see you, Aaron. Question, is a travel agent better than using one of the cruise lines agents? I don't know. Again, like the PVPs or personal vacation planners for the cruise lines, they're good. They work for the cruise line, so they have an interest in doing things for the cruise line. Again, it's whoever you're comfortable with. Like, I wouldn't just go with some travel agent that you don't know. You know, I think you'd have a better experience with the PVP or whatever. But again, if you know somebody in your circle of friends or somebody, you know, a reputable travel agent, I still like that the best. Question, would you go on a year-long cruise? What do you think, Mike? Would you cruise for a year?
Yep.
I would not. I don't like it. I'm happy to go for a 3-day or a 28-day, but I think I want to be home from time to time.
Yeah, no, I'll go for a year. I'll go for 2 years.
There you go. Chris Moss, as a Coke drinker, how do you survive on Pepsi ships? I drink Diet Mountain Dew on Pepsi ships, or I bring my own Coke, or I drink a lot of coffee. Let's see, Tony, I think I first saw the San Juan trip. You went with the Scots. That's it, Julie. Thank you so much. Yeah, this Maria. Yeah, that's the one with the restaurant. Have you heard about the Disney ship coming to Japan? I heard about it from somebody here. I don't really care, but Mike's excited. So we got a split room.
50-50.
What do you guys think? Are we excited about the Disney ship?
I mean, it's perfect for me, right? Like, I love Disney. I love Japan. You're giving me 2 of the best things that I like.
Yeah. Nelly says, do travel agents get big discounts to go on cruises? Some cruise lines offer a travel agent rate, but it's not always on every cruise. And so if you're a travel agent and you can get a travel agent rate for a cruise, then usually you can save a lot of money. But then, like, on some of the newer ships, they don't have it. So yes and no sometimes. So, you know, there's some people that say if you cruise a lot, just sign up for one of those online travel agencies to maybe get some discounts. But I don't know if that's really a sustainable. It seems like a lot of overhead to try to do that. Is a cruiser going on the cruise that we're going on has a Starbucks. The Utopia has a Starbucks, which is sweet. Royal and Norwegian usually has some Starbucks, which is nice. Is the lobster still happening in the main dining rooms? I think so. Carnival still has one.
Carnival still does it.
Carnival has one. Princess has one. I don't know if the short Royals will have one. We'll have to see. It'll be interesting. Question, Sailing on Glory in February. What slots you or your wife play on the ship, Gar Bear? What's your favorite slot machine on a ship?
So, any of the lock and links, like the Dragon Links, I'm a real big Dragon Link guy.
Yeah.
They're my favorite games to play. The Glory had a really good one that kept paying me out in April, so I stuck with that. It was the Peacock Princess.
Nice. I like one called Queenie. Played Queenie a few times. Jenny likes the Buffalo and the Pigs. And yeah, I love everybody coming out. I'm glad you guys are taking a stand on coffee. You're my heroes. You guys are doing the Lord's work. I'm very impressed. We don't like Starbucks. We'd rather drink beer. I don't know. Who cares? Why do you guys care what somebody else likes? But good on you. Thank God. Save you guys. You guys are awesome. We don't like the Disney.
Yeah, a lot of them are Team Tony, and that's fine. But I have 3 young kids, so
that's right. And again, like if I had grandkids or something, they're like, "Granddaddy, would you please take us on a Disney cruise?" I'd be there. I would definitely be there. My friend owns a roaster. It's far better than Starbucks. That's good. I don't know. Is it? I'm not gonna get in a coffee argument. You guys are right. I'm horrible because I drink the coffee that I like. Band. Let's see. Dragon Link's my favorite. Love you too, Tess. I'm late. How you guys doing this evening? Jason, I think we're doing pretty good.
Doing well.
I'm gonna have some Starbucks after the show. And I might even pay $10 for it.
Listen, man, coffee's coffee. I'm cool with it. I'm on this cold brew coffee kick lately.
Yeah?
And so I buy like the pre-made stuff from the supermarket, and I just mix it in with my creamer.
That's just trash, Mike.
Hey.
It's trash.
It is what it is. I'm the one drinking it. So
Craig's friend has a coffee roaster. What the heck are you doing? Let's see. Man, this has devolved into a whole coffee talk.
You didn't miss nothing on Utopia. We will be boarding it next Friday.
What's the best ship on RC right now? Utopia is the best one. That's why we're going on it. I would like to take my grandkids on Disney, but the cost is flipping crazy. We agree with you, Lady Golfer. It costs a lot. Appreciate the double cruise experts. Yes, I do appreciate it, Mike. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. I mean, we got 9 more days or 10 more days, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I look forward to it a lot.
All right.
It's kind of crazy, but I can't wait to watch them change the day in the elevator.
Change the day. Any idea if a discount still applies at the Red? No, it was at a burlesque show, and I think it closed down. Nobody showed up. Oh yeah, I got the Diamond. You know, I don't think I've cruised Royal much since I turned Diamond, so I get the 4 free drinks, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, can we give a link one more time to Mike's channel? It's the Naughty Cruiser. How's Naughty spelled?
N-A-U-T-I.
N-A-U-T-I. U-T-I.
Yeah. Trust me, man, it's tough. But it was a clever name when I came up with it. It is a clever name. Like,
there you go, Chuck. You see Chuck Spencer in blue? That's the link to the Naughty Cruiser. The link to the Naughty Cruiser.
And I just want to say thanks to all y'all that have subscribed. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, so now you got to make some videos. The pressure's on.
Yeah, pressure's on.
Pressure's on.
I got Key West dropping later this week. So
Key West.
And then I go live every Thursday night.
Yeah, so you can see Mike live on Thursday night. All right. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We're at the top of the hour. Oh, we almost got to 1,000 likes. If you're here, hit the like button real quick. Let's get to 1,000. Thank you guys. If you have any more questions, just leave it. Will I meet up with Jordan? No, I'm avoiding Jordan. No, I've never met her. If we meet her, we'll meet her. That'd be nice. All right, thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name's Tony. That's Mike.
And I'm Jenny.
That's Jenny.
I'm Mike.
Tonight we're at La Lita Loca. And until the next time. Oh, wait, let me pull the video up this time. It's so much better when the video is pulled up. Hold on. Here we go, you ready? We'll see you on the Lido. Bye.